Hello, classy people. How y'all doing? My name is Wayne Bolden. I'm fired up. We're heading towards Breeders' Cup. We're here to do the 8th race, Breeders' Cup Saturday. It's the Breeders' Cup Sprint. You know my boy is in that race. We love it a whole bunch. Want to give a shout out to all our listeners out there. Thanks for your support as we move towards the Breeders' Cup. Couldn't be doing this without you here in the gated community. You're too classy. Shout out to Scotty Mack and Trevor, our ambassadors up there in Canada, here in the U.S. Hey gentlemen, Miss Mary, thanks again for the shirt, but we would be remiss if we didn't send our prayers out to Miguel Mena and his family. Rest in peace, young man. This jazz is for you. That's what this one's for. As we dial into the Breeders' Cup Sprint, which is the 8th race on the card, it's a field of 9. Your SpeedKing did the analysis, and you know it didn't take us long. It didn't take us long. Why would it? Because you know Jackie's in the race, and let's dial right in. Let's dial right in. Well, the number 1 horse in this year's sprint is none more than Following Sea. I actually like Following Sea. This is a Todd Pletcher trained colt. 3-year-old, 6 starts, 3 wins, 1 second and 2/3. Has never been off the board. This horse is by Run Happy, the overrated Run Happy, if you ask me. I probably didn't need to say that, but John Velasquez is in the orange, and this horse is just flat out good. I've always liked Following Sea. You know, he won the last race there, overnight stakes race at October 9th. You know, the Valsburg over there at Belmont. But the fact of the matter here is, in this spot, he looks to be a little overmatched. I mean, I don't think he can win the race, but I would surely use Following Sea underneath. He will probably be our 3rd or 4th choice, or our 2nd or 3rd choice in here. Following Sea is a very, very nice horse. I like him a bunch, and again, I don't land on a lot of Todd Pletcher's horse, but you got to give credit due where it's due. He's done a nice job with Following Sea, and guess what? The horse will be heard from in here. He's going to get smoked, but he'll be heard from at some point. But he's going to get smoked. The number 1 horse, Following Sea, probably our 3rd choice. The number 2, well, I don't need to tell you anything. I'm being a homer here, but I don't really have to be. Jackie's Warrior. Have you ever seen such a nice horse in this? I mean, just such a great horse. 11 starts, 8 wins, 1 second and 2 1/3. By McLean Music, trained by my guy. That's right, the legendary Asmussen. Of course, Joe Rosario is up. That's what I really love about this horse, right? He's just naturally speedy and fast. He'll go to the front. I mean, I could ride this horse. And when we get Joe Rosario, you know he always has something in reserve coming for home. So, I mean, Joel's not, to me, a front-end rider, but the horse is so fast. I mean, it actually helps Jackie's Warrior that that he has Joel Rosario, because Joel Rosario always have something to finish with down the lane. So to me, he's a perfect match for this horse, because he is a strong rider the last 70 yards down the lane, and Jackie is so fast out the gate, and this should be another smoke job. I mean, the speed figures are phenomenal on this horse. 1 back, 2 back. My favorite race that I've ever seen him run was the Pate Mile. I love that race. And then the race, of course, that he ran in the Alan Jerkins with Life is Good was just wonderful. So, I mean, he's fast, he's quick, he's awesome, and guess what? It's going to take some beating. He's 6-5 on the morning line. We think he should be 2-5 according to our fair value. You know, that right now is an overlay at 6-5, believe it or not. I don't think he's unbeatable. I think of the 14 races in the Breeders' Cup, including Gamine and Latruska and all of them, this is the one that is the number 1 bet in terms of likely winners, right? To me, the best bet across the 14 races by far is, of course, Jackie's Warrior. Right? And I know Latruska's out there somewhere. I know Gamine is out there somewhere, but they can't beat Jackie in this spot, or at least I don't think they can. I'm going to shove all my shackles in. So, of course, we love the number 2 horse, Jackie's Warrior, trained by my guy. That's right. And by the way, in the 7th race, that is that turf race, right, with Warlike Goddess. You couldn't stop me from having a $2 double. The number 6 horse, Love, the number 7 horse, Warlike Goddess, back to Jackie's Warrior. think about that double, 7th race into the 8th race. I'm going to bang that double really, really good, because you know I like Billy Mott on the number 7, and I'm getting Jackie's Warrior in the 8th race. So again, but I love Love as well in this 7th race. So I'll have a pretty hard double. Let's get Jackie around the race course. The number 3 horse is CZ Rocket, of course, an oldie but goodie, trained by what? The money-making Pete Miller, right? And I think this horse's races are behind him, the 7-year-old. I mean, he can always jump up and run a big race, but I would be shocked if CZ Rocket could even stay in the vicinity of Jackie's Warrior. I mean, never done anything wrong. 29 starts, 11 wins, 4 seconds and 4 thirds. You know, half flow up the barn jock, and the speed figures are just not good enough. You know, CZ Rocket is 12-1, so if you're backing them, you're getting a square price. You're going to need it. We're throwing a 3 off the ticket. Well, Matter of Sky. Matter of Sky, 35 starts, another 7-year-old. Better days are behind him. I don't even want to get into it with the number 4 horse in this spot. Let's throw Matter of Sky off the ticket. Aloha West. Well, you might need to go to Hawaii, but I'm going to tell you, this is a nice 4-year-old colt. I mean, you think he's in, he's in the wrong race, but that doesn't change the fact that he's a nice horse. The number 5, Aloha, he's got 8 starts, 4 wins in 2 seconds. How can you sneeze at that? You can't. And Wayne Castellano is the trainer of record. The speed figure just isn't clearly good enough. I mean, Special Reserve smacked him around the last time on October 8th, right? Over there in the Canaan Phoenix Stakes. You know, so let's throw the Aloha West off the ticket. Nice horse, just the wrong race. Let's throw the 5 out. The number 6 horse, well, there it is. That's the Firenze Fire, the Firenze Fire. This is the horse that likes to take a bite out of crime. The number 6. Firenze Fire. Well, we all remember the race on the 28th of August up at Saratoga, coming down the lane, and one of my guys' horses, Chopin, was doing his work. It probably cost Firenze Fire that race, and going over there trying to salvage the horse. Finished second by a head for sure. I mean, this is a very, very nice horse, Firenze Fire. Another old horse like Matter of Sky and CZ Rocket. This horse is 6. Better days are behind him. Speed figure is a cut below. He is 10-1. Let's throw the 6. But trained by one of my Jersey guys, Kelly Breen, who worked for Ben Perkins Sr., by the way, at the New Farm Stable. For all you old timers out there. But Firenze Fire got nothing here. Let's toss him. And Lexitonian. Well, Lexitonian, of course, they're going to take a positive view on him. I don't know what happened to him last time in the Fargo Stakes, other than Yopon and Firenze Fire was out. They were gone. But we don't like Lexitonian in this spot. Does have a couple good races back there now and then. But this here for 5-year-old, it looks like he's overmatched the number 7. Lexitonian at 20-1. And the number 8 horse is Special Reserve. Well, here's a very, very nice horse. Money making Mike Maker making what? Money. The number 8 Special Reserve is very, very nice. 22 starts, 8 wins, 2 seconds, and 3 7 thirds. And the speed figures are okay. I mean, I'm going to tell you right now, you know, I don't think Jackie will stumble, and I don't mean physically, but I mean in terms of not running her best race. If I had to take a horse other than Jackie's Warrior in this race, it would be the number 8 horse, Special Reserve. I mean, this horse has never done anything wrong by misshipment, and you know everything that Mike Maker touches, just like Doug O'Neill, turns to gold, and he does have Irad Ortiz up the speed figure 2 back. I mean, I didn't like the fact he got beat by Lexitonian, who I just threw out quickly. I mean, this is a nice horse, Special Reserve. This will be our 2nd or 3rd pick in this race for sure. We like Lexitonian. Never done anything wrong. Won 1/3 of its races. And the last horse in the race is Dr. Chauveau. I mean, here's a nice horse. Just lightly raced in the boots. A 3-year-old with 7 starts, right? 5 wins. You can't shake a stick at that. And 1 second and 1/3. So again, Dr. Chauveau was on the outside, has 7 starts and won 5 of them. I mean, how can you knock that? You cannot. Mark Glatt has done a very nice job with this horse. He runs 2nd once, ran 3rd once, and for a cool $500,000. So this horse has never not hit the board, and I don't know why that would change, right? Would you? No. I mean, I'm not going to take such a negative view on him when I throw him off the ticket, but that's exactly what I'm going to do. Dr. Chauveau is a nice horse. horse, but this is going to be more than he can bear here, messing around with Jackie's Warrior. This is big boy stuff. And Dr. Shovel, we love you, man, and you haven't done anything wrong. 5 starts out of 7 wins, 1 second, 1 third. But we don't like this horse in the 3rd or 4th spot by no means, right? Flavian Pratt is up. I know he may take some money. He's 4-1 on the morning line. That's a serious overlay on this horse. This horse shouldn't be on the same racetrack as Jackie Warrior, speed figure wise. So again, how fast can I throw Dr. Shovel out? I gave him his due. I said he was 5 for 7. He's a nice horse. Now he's out. We don't like him. So what are you saying? We're saying this, that Jackie's Warrior is the best bet across the entire 14 races, Friday and Saturday. If you get 6 to 5, it'll look like 3 to 1 to me. They can't beat Jackie. She should smoke these horses. My guy, Asmussen, right. That is your Breeders' Cup Sprint. It is the 8th race. That's right, on the card on Saturday as we move into our classic close. We got some more jazz. As always, folks, do me a big, big favor. I want you to stay classy. I don't want you to ever change. And if the folks go low on you, you know what to do. You keep it 100. You keep it classy. As always, shout out to my boys out there, my girls, Big Doc, KO, my sponsorship group. Man, hey, let's get some work done here. We're ready to have a great, great weekend, right? This is what we're looking for. We got some jazz going. Have a great time out there, folks. Let's see how fast Jackie's going to run. They can't catch her. We believe that. 6 to 5? My, it looks like an overlay. Jackie's is a good thing. That's right. We believe it. Stay classy in all you do, folks.